Okay. It's cmd.exe, correct. How did you get that answer, Noah? You are right. Noah? Hello?
Hey, sorry there, my mic wasn't working.
Virus total, great answer.
Yeah, I used virus total and then go over to details. You go down to underneath history, there's names, and then it'll list out the name of the file.
Okay. So part of the trick here was, hey, it wasn't really a PDF. So what's your average noob going to do? They're going to just try to open it with a PDF viewer and say, hey, it won't open and blah, blah, blah. But there it is. That's the name of the file. Okay. So that was the easiest one by far. I don't know why when I Googled the hash, it didn't come up, but here's the thing. Watch this. Where's my stupid desktop? Here we go. So it didn't come up, but I'm thinking maybe because this thing is like all about those long hashes now. Let's look for the SHA-1. No, I don't know why it didn't come up. But anyway, virus total was a great answer. Yes. There we go. Okay, ready? Challenge number 2, getting a little harder. All right. Everybody ready for this wonderful one? Okay, go into chat, click upload. I don't know if it'll let me upload the DLL, but I'll certainly try it. There you go. It did. Okay, tell me what that file is. Yeah, have some fun. All right. Oh, as soon as you know it, you can paste it in there when you find out what it is. You'll actually get a flag when you do it correctly. So that's always exciting, right? Okay. Now. It is an Excel sheet. What is in the Excel sheet? Yes, good. Good job. Okay. So Max, how did you get the answer? Virus total?
Well, no, at first I used the file command in Linux just to see what it would return, and it gave me a Microsoft Excel.
Excellent.
Yep, Microsoft Excel 2007 plus file type, and then I just opened it with my LibreOffice to see if that would work, and it did.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Now we progressively get harder. So yes, I do have the answers keys. I'll give out the answers at the end of the thing, but that is right. So yeah, if you just rename it, right, .xls and then open it, you'll get the flag. Good. Okay. So now let me go behind the scenes here. Oh, so number 3 is All right. So here we go. The next one. One second here. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. On the next one. Ready? Here it goes. Okay. The PowerPoint, maybe. Anybody got it yet? Virtual disk? Maybe. Boot partition? Getting closer, I think. All right, details. What kind of a tool would you use to? No, it's not a master boot record though. What kind of tool would you use to view a disk imager? Does anybody have FTK imager? To view a disk image. We'll come back to that one. Download FTK imager. Try this easier one. Oh, can't restrict. I can't do the exe, so I'll have to zip it. All right. That adds an extra layer of difficulty. All right, ready? Here comes the next file. All the files are down there. We're trying to figure out what autoruns.zip is. I had to stop sharing because answers were popping on the screen. Huh. This one seems pretty easy to me. Does anyone have the flag yet? This is auto runs. Yes, yes. That was put in between those purposely so people would not, if they search for flag, it wouldn't come up correctly. But yes, you can just, I'll share my screen again. On that one, you can just right click on auto runs and go to edit with Notepad++, and it's right there. How did you get it, Max?
Basically the same thing that I did before. I looked at the file type and I used the file command in Linux and it told me that was zip archive. I unzipped it and it was just flag.txt.
Okay.
And then I just opened that file.
All right, I'll get you back to your PowerPoint one in a second. But the next thing we're going to do is look at this challenge. Okay. Run strings on it. Okay, good, good. There's lots of ways to do this stuff. The fastest way is the best answer. So next one we need to do is this one. Have fun. All right, like I said, you guys are gonna have to have like an FTK imager tool. And if you don't know how to use it, I'll show you. FTK Imager Lite, I can send it to you right now. It's free and it doesn't require installation. All right. So hold on. Ready? Here it comes. I think that one works on a 32-bit system too. Okay. So I'll give you a hint. That disk has one file on it. And if you read that file, then you will have to convert it and then get the flag. So that disk only has one file on it. That's it. You can't go wrong. It's only got one file. Right? Can't go wrong. Next, we'll go back to the PowerPoint one. That one's harder. I'll give you a few more minutes. I think this one's fun. If someone gets the answer, I'll be impressed. It's a little tricky. All right. No, that's not the flag, but you're close. There's still another step. Another step. But yeah, very good job. Anybody know what the next step is? Max got really close. Okay. So how did you get that answer, Max? I'll help you guys out here.
Well, I didn't use that disk image mounter that you suggested. I was curious if I could. I was just curious if I could do it within just the kind of default tools that I have on Linux. And so when I can actually use the built-in file manager to mount a disk image, right?
Okay.
And so that was just what happened when I opened it up. It only gives me the bitmap image. So that's probably why I missed the next step.
No.
In-depth thing.
You did everything right. So I'm showing it on the screen right now. Here, hold on. Max, can you see my screen here? Yes? Yeah. Okay. So here's the file you found, right?
Yes.
All right. So then once you get that, unfortunately, you can't take a picture of it. But then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to CyberChef. And anybody know what that looks like? That encoding scheme? Anyone want to take a guess? I'll give you a better hint during the competition. That is ROT 13. Are you familiar with that, Max, or have you not seen that?
Yeah. No, I have. I just didn't think to even go there with that. So that's good. Yeah.
It's yet another step. Okay. So now to the next one. That is also, there's an association with that, a disk image with that PowerPoint, but it would certainly help if I told you all ROT 13. So ROT 13 just rotates the characters 13. Watch this. Go back to our thingy. So look, they're not always ROT 13, but watch, you can do this and keep rotating until you find something that looks right. Now, interestingly enough, if I like encodes, 13 is good because 13 is halfway, right? If I encode something with like ROT 25, I got to decode it with like ROT 1. This is 25, 26 minus 25 is 1. So there's it gets a little convoluted, but you have this little button and you can do that. And then there's also the magic function, of course, where if you do the magic function, it'll try lots of different things. Okay, so the next one is the, let's upload that again. That is the PPT file. Well, let's see which one that is. The one that I uploaded, yes, CM CyberMaryland.ppt. So what you're doing with that one is actually what you're doing is there is a file that does not belong there. Find out which file it is. Now I'm going to give you guys about 10 minutes for this one because it's not super easy. I'll stop sharing the screen, and I'll go on mute. But there is a file. When you find everything you need to find, there is a file that does not belong. Give me the name of that file. This one's definitely hard. You will have to, when you find what you're supposed to find, you're gonna have to do some Googling to find out. You'll have to do some Googling to find out what actually should be there and shouldn't be there. It's very tricky. Anybody find files yet? So it's a disk image. Load the image and look at the files and try to find out which file doesn't belong. I'll give you 3 more minutes on that one. Anybody want to put some guesses in the chat yet? Hey, I'll give you 2 more minutes and then we'll go over it. Anybody have any ideas yet? Okay, I'll go over it now. Let me share my screen again. Okay, ready? So we have to take that file. Screen 1. Okay. So we've got this file here, right? This PowerPoint file, right? When you viewed the PowerPoint file, what was it? Anybody? What does that mean? Hello? A zip. Good. Thank you. All right. So we first need to unzip it. Let me rename it. There we go. Look, I'm not used to using XP. It's been a long time. All right. So you know what that is, right? That's a disk image. So now you go add evidence item image file. Next, browse. Documents and settings, desktop, CM. Here it is. Now this was the weird question. What file doesn't belong? So this is an NTFS. So now you have a little bit more time, because what I'm trying to tell you is one of these things here. Hold it, my computer was acting up. One of these things here does not belong. What is wrong with my computer today? Hold on. Let's see. There we go. CMD. Zoom it. Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. So one of these things here does not belong. I made it up. It doesn't exist. It's not a real thing. What file did I make up? Now, the only way I guess you're going to know that is to do some Googling or to look at a disk, a legitimate NTFS volume. I did a really good job because no one can figure it out. All right, I got a chat. Yep, that is right. $Microsoft is the one I made up. Now, if we look at date modified, they all pretty much have the same. Oh, well, look at that. That's weird. It says Echo is on, and all the other ones look something like that. Okay. All right. That was all I had of those. Anybody have any, let's stop sharing. Comments, questions? Okay, raise your hand if you think you're going to be at CyberMaryland. Okay, Caleb, Noah, Eddie, good. We're going to have a lot of teams, and we're going to do good, well, and we're going to be competitive. Let me share the location of the sign-up sheet in case you're not there, because I will be spamming everyone. You have a question, Noah, or you're participating? Okay. All right, good, perfect. All right, so anyway, I will share the location of the sign-up sheet. Oh, you know what? My computer's dying. It must have been too much Windows XP for the computer to handle today. So give me a second here, and I will share the location. Let's see. All right, there we go. 1 second. Okay, so here is our drive. HTTPS tinyurl.com UMGC123. So everyone go in there. And once you get in there, you will find 2023 to 2024 school year. And then once you're in there, you will see cybermaryland.doc. And we only have, unfortunately, only 5 people are on the list, but I do know a lot more that will be coming. So we're going to have 20 to 30 people coming. I just found out from one school they have 56 students coming, but don't worry, they're a high school. So other than that, let's see. I thought there was something else. I signed up on somebody's CISSP today. That was cool. I've done a couple of them. I'm trying to think of anything else. I'm trying to get my CEUs for Cloud Plus and Cast Plus, so I'm working on that. and working on the grades. Everybody have a really nice Thanksgiving break. We can meet again next Monday at 9 p.m. And then we'll have one more meeting or so, I guess 1 or 2 more before CyberMaryland. There's like 1 more. Anybody traveling for Thanksgiving? I'm just staying in Maryland. That's where all my family's from.
Hey, Jesse.
Yes.
You said that there was a like a free FTK imager like tool.
Yeah, I uploaded it to all you. I'll share all the tools that I've provided. FTK Imager Lite is free. All FTK Imagers free. Now, very good. No one goes to Colorado. We all just do the it online usually for Parsons. I do think they have it, but I'm glad you asked that. Look, so there's 2 types of forensics problems. There's forensics problems in this CTF that FTK Imager will work. FTK Imager only works if you don't have deleted files. So, for example, I'm talking file recovery. So if I format the disk or delete evidence off the disk, FTK Imager can't find deleted files. But if you use Autopsy, that can find deleted files. So some of these problems in CyberMaryland, you're going to need Autopsy. And it is on the list of recommended software that you should install. So CyberMaryland competition, I'm Googling that. Here's the link. And here's the list of software. The reason that you need Autopsy is there are some disk images like you just messed with that have files that were deleted. An FTK Imager will only show you what's on the disk that wasn't deleted. Okay. Autopsy will show you deleted files as well. I was trying to give you an example of one of those, but we ran out of time and it wasn't playing nice with me when I was deleting it. It was staying. I have to test everything. It wasn't coming back up. So I don't know what was going on. The disk was too small. But those are a list of tools you should have. Definitely at least learn how to load a disk image into Autopsy. That's something we can try to look at some forensics problems. I also wanted to show you how to do the malware stuff as well as the hashing. But anyway, let me stop the recording. All right, where's the recording? Stop recording.